World Financial Group offers entrepreneurs from all backgrounds the opportunity to start their own business on a level playing field. Dr. Jana Woodhouse, receiving the WCM Wall Street Pioneer Award by the United Black Wall Street of America, Inc., is one of those entrepreneurs.
I see WFG and TFA as a place where African Americans with an entrepreneurial mindset can flourish. And the bonus, we help families and serve the communities across the country.
To learn more about us, go to worldfinancialgroup.com.
We are the sons and daughters of the soul. We are resilient and forever forward-thinking. We ask for nothing else than the opportunity to live and to create the lives that we were meant to live. We want nothing but an equal chance at options and possibilities. The same possibilities and options to live out our potential as our fellow man. We want to be heard, understood, and expressive in our reality. We are the future. We are the creative. We are here.
She was told that she couldn't play with the boys. She was told that they were too big, too rough, too strong. She was told to give up her dreams and move on. She was told to just be pretty, be quiet, be a lady. She was told that women had to stay on their side of the court, stay in your lane. Playing and competing with men was insane. She was told that men and women would never be equal. Dreaming like that would only be lethal to your mind, to your soul. She never listened. She knew that their thinking was old. She is magic. She is the definition of spirit. She is what champions are made of. She is magic.
African Leadership Awards, the #1 award ceremony for African intelligentsia, organized by the Promo Consulting Group in partnership with the Senegalese business movement MEDS. This unique evening plays under the high sponsorship of His Excellency Mr. Macky Sall, President of the Senegal Republic, will be chaired by several African heads of state in the presence of presidents of international institutions, opinion leaders, heads of government, and luminaries of world governance. New York will be the capital of Africa on November 5th, a place of convergence of the highest African authorities, the diaspora, the intelligentsia, the elite of the continent, and African Americans. Appointment is given on November 5th at the Marriott Marquis Hotel in Times Square, New York at 8 p.m. to honor, magnify, and celebrate the emerging Africa. African Leadership Awards Edition 2022, November 5th, New York. Promo Consulting, the conquest of excellence. MEDS, the action bet.
Well, welcome to Access Wealth Nation with Dr. Jana B. Woodhouse, giving you that checkup from the neck up on your financial world. Of course, we love the fact that we're being broadcast through WHCR 90.3 FM, the voice of Harlem. And of course, we're broadcast on Soul City Network, Broadcasting Network. And of course, this is Access Wealth Nation. We are so glad to be here and to share some information with you. What you just witnessed was a promo piece, and I have the true honor of receiving a leadership award during the African Leadership Award ceremony that's being held on November the 5th. Here in New York at the Marriott Marquis. And we're going to talk about that. I'm going to do my little due diligence here. And then we're going to, I have a special guest that will open up the doors for you to understand the power behind this event. Of course, for those of you who know me, we have our financial literacy program running. And I thought about it. I said, I must make note and let everyone know that if by chance you would like to have a financial literacy seminar done for your group, and because of COVID, I understand we can do a Zoom or a virtual presentation like we did last week on domestic violence. Um, but that would give us the opportunity to share and bring financial literacy to our community. And it's a whopping no cost, no obligation for you to have a financial seminar done for your group. And all you have to do is contact us at 646-375-2121 and say that you would like to have your group receive a free financial presentation. Also, my motto is if you don't have a plan, then you're planning to fail. So if you'd like a financial analysis to know where you are and where you'd like to be financially and see how you can merge it and get it done, I would say again, contact our office at 646-375-2121, and we'll be glad to be able to provide that for you. Also, for no cost, you can get the book, How Money Works. It's kind of shiny. How Money Works, Stop Being a Sucker book, which is an easy read. It's a whopping maybe hour that you can read and get the fundamentals of financial literacy. It's the first stage, along with the presentation, if you would like to see a presentation. And to receive the free book is that all you have to do is send your email to Anaj Enterprises Inc. That's ANAJENTERPRIC at gmail.com. And if you have that opportunity, would like to receive it, make sure that you give me your address, because without it, I can't send it. It's not a virtual book. It is a physical book. And so please let me know if you'd like to receive the book. And definitely, I think it's a time that as we reach the holidays, what more is a greater gift than to give a book that will get you to the next level and teach you simple things like the rule of 72, how money works, creating the million dollar baby. Ever think of that? Those are some of the things that are spoken about in the book, and how to prepare for retirement. So that being said, I just say make sure that you reach out to us, and we will be more than happy then to send the book to you. So we're going to get a little busy here talking about the African Leadership Awards. Just to give you a background behind it before I bring my guest on, it is basically an award ceremony, prize ceremony, organized by Promo Consulting Group in collaboration with the Senegalese Business Movement, MEDS. And it recognizes, this is what's such an honor, it recognizes personalities, entrepreneurs, and companies who have distinguished themselves in the African and the diaspora. So that's just one of the bridges that has been in my heart all along, is to be able to bridge, because we are Africans living here in America, and we have our cousins abroad. As you know, we did a show from Senegal, and we were able to just go to different places, touched my soul. I'm still looking at the pictures, going to Goree Island, to know that our people have come across the country, across the water, and have been able to thrive and survive and make a difference. And so the areas and fields that they address is the area of finance, politics, economics, science, humanitarian work, cultural work. These are things that this award addressed. And so I'm very, very honored and proud to be a part and to receive the award. I'm glad that we'll get a chance. I think you see the website was up. And so, if you want more information, you can definitely go there. But with no further ado, I'd like to bring on uh, uh, a gentleman who is creating this event, participating, making this thing happen here in New York. But more so, he's definitely a brother from another mother. I'm just letting him know that because it is so great. And I'd like to bring on Mr. Amadou Diouf.
Hi. Hi, Dr.
Well,
Young.
welcome to Access Wealth Nation. Amadou, it is such a pleasure. We've met when we were in Tulsa, and it's just been near and dear to get an opportunity to get to really work with you now, and definitely an honor to receive this award. So if you can, and I know you can, if you could give us a little background behind the award. I know that it's been going on since the year 2012. So tell us a little bit about the entire award ceremony, the African Leadership Awards.
Good afternoon.
Good
I'm just gonna thank you for having me here on the Soul City Network, and we are very happy to be here today and to talk about African Leadership Award. And for the founder, Mr. Mbagnick Diop, who did it for several years in France, in Paris for 3 years, and now, since we was talking about it, and I just let him know, why not? We have to, I think you can bring it to the United States, and just have a bridge between the African community and the African and the Americans. Americans. And he was very humble and very happy to come around, and we talk about it, and then he just told me, okay, we're just gonna try to do it. And we had like two great people who was here, who was helping us, Thomas Rome and Terra Rone, who they was very, very helpful and to having this for the first edition. And then Mbagnick also was somebody who was who never want to go back to whatever he's doing to help African people. And really, he was wonderful from him. And when we do the African Leadership Award here, and what he really wanted to do is a prize giving, for the community organizer by the Promo Consulting Group in collaboration with the Senegalese business movement, MEDES, MEDS, and really everybody was happy about it, and it will recognize the personality of entrepreneur and companies who have distinguished for themselves in Africa and in the diaspora, and in a various fields such as financial, politics, economic, and science, humanitarian, cultural, ICT, and he always, bring some precious guests from other country, and who always come to help about African people who want to start businesses, and like that evening, when you come there, with those precious guests, and they will share it as several African, like a head of state, in a partnership with the continental private sector. It will represent a moment of communion with all the African and international decision makers who participate in the emergence and the prestige of Africa in the world.
Got it. Definitely. This is powerful. We are at a time in this country, specifically, when it's time for us to bridge and come across the water and come back and have us join together. Because, we're all one family. And so it is so important. And I think this is number one, awards are so important when people have worked and worked and worked. And, we don't do it for the award. We work because we want to make a difference.
That's right.
And so about how many awards are given out that night?
Yeah, about like a nine, 7 in all different section of where people exert their businesses, and they do very good helping and being successful in their companies, and
okay, so they're successful businesses and different types of areas, and those areas that you just mentioned. And so in doing that, and again, I love the fact that it's entrepreneurship, because when we own our own and we buy from our own, then we succeed on our own. Right. So it is very powerful. And so during the night, and how you've done, well, did you do anything during those 2 COVID years? Did you shut down at that point?
Yeah, we were shut down, especially when because last year was the first year in the United States.
Oh.
Yes, that was the first time.
Okay.
When he was very successful, and we had a lot of guests who was here from different countries in Africa. Some head of states, they was here, and we had some people who works here, like who open restaurant businesses here in the United States, some kids from school also who have good grades, and the university, and we give them awards to just push them to the real world, to do to become to be somebody in the future,
to move forward, and to give them greatness. Yes, definitely. I can see where that's awesome. So last year was the first year in New York. Prior to that, it was done in what other places?
Oh, in France.
Oh, in France. Okay. All right. That's awesome.
We did it in 3 years in France.
Oh.
Yes.
That's wonderful. Do you ever plan to have it in Africa?
No, we have it in Africa. The things start in Africa. They call it the corridor. Those gold curry.
Yes.
They call it gold curry, and they having it every year.
Oh, so they do it simultaneously to what you're doing here.
That's right.
Now that explains what I saw in the videos, and I'll tell folks they need to go to see the website, because I wasn't clear. I was like, okay, there's a few of them going on. I was like, okay, there's more than one.
And next year gonna be in Dubai.
Oh, that's fantastic too.
Yes, because we have African people all over who's trying to do their best and working hard to become somebody in life, and having successful companies, then we always gonna try to do it where we know we have a lot of African people who's there and working hard, and we know they deserve something, like an award to push them in their life to be in the front of everything.
and that keeps them going forward.
Going forward,
Because when
yes.
they get an award, then at that point they are acknowledged. So that keeps them going to say somebody's watching me.
That's right.
You know, but definitely the AfricanLeadershipAward.com, and then it's /ACCUEIL.
Yes.
So definitely I tell folks to go there because you get an opportunity to see what's going on. I know when I saw the video, oh my goodness, it was such a touching video to see so many beautiful African people. We are, we're just gorgeous folks. And it was just so beautiful to see the people. I know that I saw where Renee was on one of the videos, and I know she was a recipient of one of the awards also.
One of the awards in France, and Thomas Rom also is a lawyer.
Oh,
yeah. He's a lawyer who have a bar in Connecticut and New York.
Oh,
yeah.
You know what kind of law he practices?
The general law.
General, okay, all righty. And I know Tara is the president of the African American Women in Cinema, which is so powerful. And again, I tell folks to make sure you check out these folks, because that was Thomas Rome.
Yeah.
Yes, and he is the executive committee chair also. Yeah. Okay, all right.
And we're thanking them a lot because without them, it's going to be a little bit difficult here.
Oh, it'd be a lot difficult because you got to have hands.
Yeah, but they was here for us, and I was just behind them and following their spot. And then really, today we are here, and people start knowing us about the African Leadership Award, because right now everybody is asking, and with the Soul City network help also.
Oh, definitely. Everybody will know about it through Soul City. Also, I'm understanding that the 2021, there was press all across the country, all across the world.
That's right.
So is that going to be the same?
Yeah, it's going to be the same. Yeah, it's going to be the same.
Okay, and I saw here where there was the international press. You got France, France 24, TV5. There's a lot here. There's African and Africa 24. So there's radio stations and television stations that are going to be going live. Okay. Yes. And you said that also now with the site, are people be able to here in America be able to see, or they have to have an international channel?
Yeah, they have an international channel. Yeah, from Roku.
They can do Roku.
Yeah. You can because it's going to be live in TFM. TFM. And it's a TV station in Senegal who's going to broadcasting live.
Okay, so they can see, and it says here it'll be about 54 African countries.
Countries, yes.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. But that's fantastic. So all these people will get a chance to see. And then through Roku, you can also see here in the United States if you have Roku.
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay. No, that works.
And all these businesses, if you have a connection, like our founder is very well connected to the world, and he have a lot of relation, and he's doing it,
Well, he has done it.
Because it's not easy to have this type of things.
Oh no, definitely. And with the awards.
And somebody who from Africa is going to France and do the same thing, and everything is sold out, and you come to the United States, you did it for the first time and it's sold out. and this is the second time.
And
we almost sold out
with
every
the
time.
organization, do you have where there are people who can join the organization to help?
Yes, well, yeah. If you
And
see two
so,
people who want to help, we
mhm.
always gonna open our hands to welcome you guys. You know,
Oh,
because I know
definitely.
people like you. Because the first time I saw you in Tulsa and have all those description about what you was doing and things, and I was very impressed. And I told Tara, we should get Dr. Jana to get an award, because she was very impressing,
Oh, thank you so
from
much.
her what she did, and like a Black African, be the first woman traders. That's something very impressive.
I truly appreciate it. And truly, it is, you know, I was honored in Tulsa to receive the award because when you get an award from your own folks, it means so much more
That's right.
because this is your family reaching out and saying, job well done. So I just had a client of mine call who is trying to see if he can come to the event, and he said to me, "This is like bigger than the Tulsa." And I said, "Uh-oh, you want to start trouble." But it is an extra honor because it's an international
That's right.
award. It's given by multiplicities, and I know on the site I looked at all of the flags from all the African countries, and
Yes,
I was like, "Oh my goodness, I've come home." It's like when I went to Senegal. You're originally from Senegal, right?
yes.
Yes. And so, um, if I could, and I'm thinking about it, I might be joining you to go there one day because I have enjoyed myself last
We
year.
welcome you anytime.
It was this year that we got the opportunity to go, and I see such wonderment to be able to be in Africa. But more so, I'll tell you, it was interesting going across to Goree Island, and the people kept talking to me, and they would say Mingdef, and I was like,
Madef.
Many Fief. And I was praying they didn't say anything else, but it was some of the people. Um, they just felt, hey, this is a sister that's that's one of us. And
That's right.
that was just a blessing. It touched my heart. I was in tears, and to be able to go, and this is another tear jerking a moment because it's an opportunity for me to be with my people and to be awarded by them. I think
And, and
that's just
we are
an honor.
and we are very happy to do it. And we're gonna welcome you again when you wanna come back to Senegal. The founder will be the Mbagnick Job,
Uh-huh.
and he's gonna receive you, and he's gonna open you a lot of doors there, because
I
I
would,
know you're in the business,
yes,
and really they have a lot of businesses there. You know, when
excellent.
you have the right person,
Yes.
you're gonna get whatever you want.
That is awesome. I know we got an opportunity to meet um, the mayor
That's
of
right.
Goree, and I was telling him, as I said, I met a few people and talk about the financial literacy, as financial literacy is lacking not just in America but all over the world, and the United States ranks 14th
Hmm.
in the entire world. So we're supposed to be this big economic country,
Country, yes.
and we are ranking number 14. The Netherlands beats us out, you know. So
Now,
it is one of those things that I had said to him that I would like to, and at some point get to go to teach financial literacy, because if we know better, we'll do better. And the thing is that no one's teaching this. They don't teach the simple things. You know, I remember coming up as I got older as a little girl, my mother sent me to the store and she says, it's time for you to learn how to count to be able to go to the store. And when I went to Senegal and we were in Gori on the island, and I watched, and there are no children learning how to do the market. They weren't in the market. You know, you got to learn. You got to take your kids, you got to take them out, and they've got to learn how to count and how to sell. That's business. That is definite business. And so, you know, I'm thinking that this is a perfect opportunity for, you know, of course, the honor of the award, but also to reach out to the people who will be there.
Yeah,
that's what we want to do.
Yep. I think a lot of American people, they can try to go to Africa, especially in Senegal, because they will have a lot of opportunities to work with people. And they will open the door for them. Because
the land there is pretty economical. I looked at, we were looking at, I think the opportunity was for a 3 bedroom house, and it was no more than like 90,000.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, that's, you know, we can't, we don't have anything here. Nothing at that price.
Like with $100,000 over there, you can have a huge house.
Wow.
You know,
you can have a mansion almost, huh? Yes. And see, the other thing is you own the land. You That's know, right. That we don't, especially here in New York, we don't own the land.
Yeah, it's not the same.
No, it is not the same. And so, you know, I was thinking, I said, there's that opportunity. The only thing that I say with Senegal, I got to learn my French again. Yeah. I studied in high school and college was French, but while I was there, I was struggling like mad with it. It was really difficult, but it was okay because
but next time when you go there, you will have people who can teach you.
Yes, yes, they can teach me definitely. Yes. So you know what I wanted to ask is that Mr.
Amadou Diouf. Yes. Yeah, Mr. Diouf.
Diouf. It's a joke.
Yeah, right? Diouf.
Yes. What does he do? What kind of business does he do?
Mr. Diouf he have the promo consulting group. He's the owner.
Oh.
He's the founder. Is the owner.
Oh, okay.
And he do, and also he work with the state also, the government.
Okay.
And they send him in different places where he go, where he always represent them in some kind of businesses.
And this is for Senegal?
Yeah, for Senegal, yes.
So he promotes.
Yeah, he promotes Senegal also. And he's doing a lot of things for the Senegalese people. Like he have a workshop for the young people who never get a job and finish school.
Oh.
And he opened how they call it, a section where he's gonna meet all the kids and then try to put them in different companies, and also they're gonna come with their ideas of building something, and he just helped them to give them money, and for their first
to start their business.
For them to start their businesses.
Oh, very impressive. Now, question is he going to be there on the 5th? Is he coming in?
Yeah, he's here. He's already here.
Oh, he's here.
Yeah, he came yesterday.
Oh,
When I leave here, I'm gonna just go there to meet him.
oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah,
That's wonderful.
yeah.
Oh,
He's already here because what he's doing, he loves to do it, and he loves to help because all these things he's doing here, that's his own money.
wow.
It's not about people come and just get a table
Hmm.
and pay. No, before that he always go there and pay everything for himself.
Wow. So he puts
You
the
know?
money up. If people come, great. If not,
That's
if they
right. He just want to help us,
wow.
we black people who struggling, and
Yes.
he always want to show us the way to get to work, the way to get businesses,
Hmm.
and really, it's a it's one guy we always gonna pray for him,
Yes,
because
definitely.
what he's doing, they have a lot of folks there, they have money, and they're not doing it. But him is a person who always trying to improve, to talk to people and tell them how, give them the way to get businesses and to be successful in life.
That's awesome.
Because he
That
have
is,
his, because I think some people, when they have money, they don't care about other people. They just take care of their businesses
hmm
and just to pile up money for themselves.
that's
But
true. And they
but him,
show that's all that they got to show is all the stuff they buy,
that's
but
right.
nothing to change someone's life.
But him, he always thinking about other people. When he sees you trying to get something or trying to do something, he always gonna call you and tell you, okay, this is the way to do it.
Oh, that is
Because I have a company with five of my with my friends.
hmm
That's him who gave us the way to start it.
And what kind of company is this? So we can promote that too.
That was the multiplex Tony too.
Okay, all right.
You
And
know,
what do you guys do?
we are in the cinema business.
Ah, that's why y'all in terror. Oh, so now let me ask this question because you do the cinema business. I'm going to get in your business a little bit. Do the movies that we see from Senegal,
Yes,
is that part of you too?
not yet.
Oh, okay. It's coming though.
Yeah, but we have a friend who's in that path. His name is Musa Cham.
Uh-huh.
He works here in the US. Is promoting some movies, and is really inside the business on that movie things. Yes,
Because I
and
know many a times I see movies, and while we were in Senegal, we saw movies. Didn't understand everything, but you knew when you were
no, no,
watching.
but very soon we're gonna have it in English, the
Great.
translation in
Like
English.
subtitle.
Yes, subtitle. Yes,
Awesome. That is great. Yeah, that's an excellent business. Entertainment, and definitely with Soul City, that could be an entire section,
yes,
you
and I
know.
think we're gonna work with Soul City because I was talking to my friend who's in the cinema business
Yes.
about Soul City.
Excellent.
Yes,
Yeah, because I know that Soul City has worked also with what is it, Nollywood, the
Nollywood.
Nigerian side. So we need to get the
Wow,
Senegalese part.
why not? Yes,
Yeah, definitely. I think, oh, that's great. So getting this business together has this Mr. Diop.
job. Yes, Mr.
Yes,
Job gonna help.
that is so awesome. I can't wait to meet him because
No, you will meet him.
yes,
Even if you want to meet him before even the show, just let me know, and I
okay.
can arrange this, and you can meet.
Oh, that would be so awesome because this is what I'm about. I'm about helping businesses, structuring businesses. I think now my new aspect of my business has always been the investment side, but now I think it's more so trying to help people structure their business, because here in America, if you don't structure your business properly, Uncle Sam will be a
Yes.
part of your business
Yes. But
with taxes.
I think right now you can open your book and give us make an appointment for us. We're gonna come and see you.
Oh, you know, my door is open to you.
Okay, thank you.
Always. Yeah, definitely. Because it is one that we need to do to make sure, because if we as people of color
That's right.
put our businesses together, and again, I always say is that if we want to do business, we do business with each other. We need to be able to make sure our businesses are correct
That's right.
so that there's no tax problems,
Mm-hmm.
and that there's ways of where we can employ our own people to be able to build and build businesses. You know, I watch and no disparity at all on the Chinese restaurants, but the Chinese restaurants during the summer, they hire their children. Their
Wow. That's
children
right.
don't have to worry about a summer job.
That's right.
Because they hire their children. Well, what greatness would be is we have our businesses and we hire our children for the summer. And this way they learn how business works.
Works.
And not
Yes.
only that, but from an investment point of view, how powerful is that instead of giving your children an allowance, give them a Roth IRA that can help them become today's child, but tomorrow's millionaire.
Millionaire. Wow.
You know, that's the
That's
power
good.
behind us owning our own business. So, you know, all you have to do is say, Jana, I'm ready.
Okay.
I will be glad to definitely,
Yep.
be able to help, because, and I know that the president, and we call him the mayor of Soul City, Matt McCoy, he is always open to helping businesses and building businesses because someone helped him. And
That's
so
right.
if someone helps you, you reach your hand back and help the next person.
That's right.
With
Nobody can get up one day and become a millionaire. You
that's
just
it.
have to have people who can push you and you do the right thing.
That's it. And that's the thing, no disparity to Mr. Kanye West. But the thing is that if you don't own your own business and control everything about it,
That's right.
then someone else can take something away from you. And that's, if you're counting on just sponsors, and there's nothing wrong with sponsors. I love my sponsors.
Yes.
But the thing is that you can't survive. It's just like, with this award ceremony, it was going to happen no matter what,
Yes.
because of the fact is that he owns it.
Yeah, because if you depend on people, things will never gonna work the way you will like to do your own things.
Mm-hmm.
You're always gonna you have to follow instruction.
That's
and,
it.
And for that, it's not easy.
No.
But if you have your own things and you can do whatever you feel like doing it on the right way, you don't have to worry.
That's true. You don't have to, it's one of those things is that my dad told me, and I know many people get tired of hearing my story about my dad telling me at age 8, he said, he who writes the check is free. If you are writing checks and paying people, you are free because you are paying people and they're not waiting for someone to pay you. You own your own business, and that's freedom.
Yes. And
That's
if you
freedom.
depend on people, you always gonna accept what they telling you,
Mm-hmm.
and whatever they want you to do, that's what you're gonna do.
And that's the power. Just like we've got, Jeff Bios and the Tesla guy, Elon Musk, and they have the freedom, but there's a lot of stuff going on where the banks sort of own them too. But when you become, and that's what my dream is. While we did a few weeks ago, last month, a matter of fact, we did U.S. Africa with Tony, and I can't recall his last name that quick. He's going to kill me. But his whole thing was to bring the bridge between African Americans and Africans together. And we got a chance to meet with the people from EcoBank.
EcoBank, yes.
EcoBank is very powerful. It is one of the, as I'm understanding, the largest bank in Africa, and it's in different African countries. And they loved the idea because I said, okay, we don't have EcoBank here in America, but that doesn't stop us from doing business because we need to have that connection abroad. And if we want to send money to Africa, to Senegal, to Ghana, to Nigeria, wherever, we don't need to use some of these other Western unions. We can use EcoBank.
That's right.
And that's a Black-owned, African-owned bank.
Yeah.
And there goes your support and your sponsorship.
And they're working with the president too, Mbagnick.
Yes.
They're working together.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All righty. That's the president of Senegal.
No, this is the president of the consultant group.
Oh, really? Oh,
the promo consultant group.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, with
the president.
Job.
He's a president job. Yes.
Got it. So that's great.
Yes.
So see, that's the bridge. We didn't know about EcoBank.
Oh, okay.
Here in America, but that's what we need to use is things like that, and then find a way. Because I was speaking to one of the men that represented EcoBank, and I said to him, "Can't we have an EcoBank USA?" And he says, "Well, there's different rules and regs, but yes, it can be done." And I have a way. I have an idea. I gave him my idea, and so I'm going to follow through on it, because if it works, you all will be hearing about the EcoBank in America.
Yeah, because I have a friend also who's working in like a Citibank.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he's a Senegalese.
Okay.
And he helped us a lot about financial things.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Papa Maguette Nyang.
Okay.
And he's very good in the financial parts.
Good. Hopefully he's gonna be there on the 5th too.
Yes.
Okay, good.
I want you to meet him too.
Okay, your job is to get me in front of all the finance people.
Okay, we're gonna.
And I will definitely
introduce you to all those people.
Yes, and I'm going to bring.
And then we're gonna work together.
I'm going to bring some of the books as gifts.
Okay.
Especially to the president. I'm going to make sure he gets a book, and see what we can do to
together,
make this work and keep going with it. I'm so excited.
That's right. We can promote these things and make it bigger. Maybe even if you wanted to do it next year to Dubai, maybe we're gonna change it and do it here on the 3rd time next year and make it bigger. Mm-hmm. And then after the following year, on the 2024, we're gonna do it in Dubai.
Dubai is wonderful. Dubai has, people talk about Dubai. I have not been there yet, but that'll give me a reason to go. Yes. But in Dubai, there's so many buildings and they still haven't been full because people have not been able to travel. But that we can change. We can definitely change.
That's right.
Definitely looking forward to that. Okay, got it. So definitely. So as again, I'm going to, because we're coming close to the close. Okay, I propose to meet a meeting at Dr. Woodhouse's office before the event. Okay, yes. So the president of Soul City is making a recommendation, and my office is definitely open. So you find out when you go to meet the president to find out when is he available to come, and we'll make it happen.
Okay.
At my office before the event.
Okay, we'll do.
so we can strategize.
I'm gonna talk to him tonight, and
Mm-hmm.
then, what any decision we got. I know he's meeting a lot of people right now, for the event. But
Yes.
we're gonna do our best to put.
Well, we've got a little time. We got a couple of days, a few
That's
days
right.
to
That's
make
right.
it.
Yes.
And definitely, I can open up my schedule. My office is my office. Again, when you
Okay.
have your own.
That's right.
So definitely, I am in agreement that we can definitely set this up, and let's do it. Let's have a meeting,
Yes.
and then this way, Soul City, you can bring that whole element with your business, Soul City, me, the African American women in cinema. We will be a powerful force to deal with.
That's right. That's right.
So I just would like to say to the audience that this is an event that you need to look out for as we look into the Oscars, the Emmys, the Tonys. Well, guess what? There is the African Leadership Awards, and it's a star-studded event with the power of many influential people from Africa and America. I have some individuals that are coming for that night, and I want them to just be blown out of the water to know that they're able to connect and network.
That's right. Networking, yeah.
Yes,
You
of
have that
power. And the event starts at 7. Is it still at 7?
Yeah, they're gonna open the door at 7,
Mm-hmm.
and the ceremony will start at 8.
And ceremony starts at 8. Okay, all righty. That's awesome.
And we open our hand for everybody to come.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I say we open our hands to everybody.
Well, this is it. We all open our hands up so that we can lift each other up.
That's right.
And become more prosperous. And the joy, just like, and I'll tell you, I thought I was going to close, but I'm just going to say something. Is that while I was in Senegal, I had the most joyous feeling by traveling as we drove on the roads and we went to different places to see nothing but us. It was all us.
When was it?
We went in March.
Oh, this March?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was the billboards, the advertising, the television, and when we went into the restaurant, to hotels, we went to the hotel. We was at the Omni Hotel, I think it was called. Yeah, and then we went to the township I forgot it's more French type. St. Louis.
Oh, St. Louis.
St. Louis, yeah. We were
Louis.
there, and we saw us. It was all us. It was just such a feeling, and it wasn't looking around and people acting strange. Now in Goree Island, there was a couple of French men who weren't very nice, but it's okay. We got ours because we were treated as royalty. And we as diplomats, we were brought to the front of the lines. We were taken care of. It was so March, we were there. And there's a group going back in December. And it's the Harlem Tourist Board.
Oh, okay.
Is handling it. And that's through Mr. Tony Rogers, who's the head of the tourist board. But also Matt McCoy serves on, and Jasmine Pfeiffer from Soul City serve on that tourist board. And so their objective is to bring individuals from America, from Harlem specifically, to Dakar. And people from Dakar to come and fellowship with us in Harlem,
Just to do a bridge.
So there it is. I want to have my brother, Joniba. Joniba, the dancer and drummer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's here. Okay. He would like him at the meeting also. Joniba is phenomenal. World renowned drummer. and he has a dance studio here in Manhattan, down there near my office on where I'm at 23rd Street. He's in that area. So, okay, so that's another thing. So all we need to do is hear from you, Amadou. Let us know when he's available. The president is available. Let me know, and we'll
give you a call.
Okay.
We're gonna give you a call as soon as I finish with him. Tomorrow, I'm gonna give you a call and just to let you know.
Excellent. So we got something going here. We got something more than what I expected. You know, I'm getting the award, and again, those of you, I appreciate all the well wishes, because I sent this out to all of my associates, and I received well wishes. Some have decided to go to the event, and they bought their tickets already. I got to talk to you about that, because some of them got too many people at my table, so we got to get a table next to me. But in that, you know, it's on November the 5th.
The 5th.
At 7 o'clock, the doors open. It's at the Marriott Marquis Hotel, which is very swank and very, very upscale. And I'm saying to you, thank you so much to Amadou, definitely. I'm very thankful to you and to Tara, and also to, of course, the African Leadership Awards, and to, I'm going to get this name, his first name, but I got Jope.
Jope.
Yes. It's a Jope. Jope. Am I doing it right?
Yes.
Jope.
You did it right. Jope. Yeah.
Mr. Jope. Mr. Jope and I going to be friends. And definitely to the Promo Consulting Group, you know, and Meds. You know, this is very powerful, because this is the Senegalese business movement. So thanks again so much.
Thank you for Soul City Networking. And we're thanking you a lot, and we want the kids to take your footstep.
Definitely.
Because of all these successful things you did. And we're very honored.
Thank you so much. I appreciate everything.
Thank you.
It's been great. And so we'll close with Soul City tonight, but I'll see you soon, and I look to hear from you. And I hope you'll learn something out there to the audience, that we are not a closed organization of people. We are a worldwide organization.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
And we are very happy for the Promo Consulting, for you guys to open your hands for us to be here, and just for the promotion and everything. And we cannot thank you guys.
Oh, so you're so welcome, and so glad to do. So we close our show today, and I thank you all. And again, I thank my guests, and hopefully we'll be seeing you next week at, of course, on Thursday, we'll have our show. And then on Saturday, the 5th, we're going to have the awards show. And remember to be out here. The more views, the better.
That's right.
And so glad.
That's right. Thank you.
So you all have a good night, and have peace, and travel safely.
Thank you.
African Leadership Awards, the #1 award ceremony for African intelligentsia, organized by the Promo Consulting Group in partnership with the Senegalese business movement MEDS. This unique evening, placed under the high sponsorship of His Excellency Mr. Macky Sall, President of the Senegal Republic, will be chaired by several African heads of state in the presence of presidents of international institutions, opinion leaders, heads of government, and luminaries of world governance. New York will be the capital of Africa on November 5th, a place of convergence of the highest African authorities, the diaspora, the intelligentsia, the elite of the continent, and African Americans. Appointment is given on November 5th at the Marriott Marquis Hotel in Times Square, New York at 8 p.m. to honor, magnify, and celebrate the emerging Africa. African Leadership Awards Edition 2022, November 5th, New York. Promo Consulting, the conquest of excellence. MEDS, the action bet.
She was told that she couldn't play with the boys. She was told that they were too big, too rough, too strong. She was told to give up her dreams and move on. She was told to just be pretty, be quiet, be a lady. She was told that women had to stay on their side of the court, stay in your lane. Playing and competing with men was insane. She was told that men and women would never be equal. Dreaming like that would only be lethal to your mind, to your soul. She never listened. She knew that their thinking was old. She is magic. She is the definition of spirit. She is what champions are made of. She is